Okay, we would like to welcome you to our celebration of our terrific kids here at the Children's Reading Center Charter School. And we have Mr. Charles Overturf here, who is with the Kiwanis Club, who sponsors this event. And we would like him to kind of say a few words.
Thank you. And on behalf of fellow members, my Lieutenant Governor, Kingsley Plimpton, John Gonzalez, and about 60 other members of Azalea City, we just want to take a moment to welcome parents and grandparents and friends to honor these young people. I see all these young students sitting in front of me, and in a moment she's going to read to you what their teachers and sometimes even their classmates have said about each one of them, what they're accomplishing. And I also look out and I see the balloons and I see the flowers, and that's what it's all about. We are here to celebrate and to say thank you to each one of them for what they're doing. And so we're proud of you. We say thank you and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Okay, so students, when I call your name, you'll come forward and then we will talk about you. And it's all good things, I promise. And then we'll all clap for you, and then it'll be the next student's turn. But I want to let everybody else know what's going to be in your special folders. There are many organizations in the community that give you things for these accomplishments to celebrate your being a terrific kid. And so I just want to kind of take a minute to let you know you have some goodies in here from Pax Karate, from CP Deli, the Burger King in Palatka, which is, I understand, getting ready to undergo some renovations starting in May, so hurry and use this certificate. Zaxby's, Golden Corral, you can take me with you if you want. No? Muscle Whites, Beef O'Brady, and Academy of Rising Stars. So you've got some goodies in there to look through and enjoy and share with me if you feel so inclined. And before I forget, grandparents, there's also a bumper sticker in here for you too, for the parents. But because we don't forget grandparents, there is also a bumper sticker up here for grandparents. So afterwards, you can stop by and pick yours up as well. Without any further ado, we are going to start with kindergarten. I would like to welcome Miss Michaela James up to the podium. This is what Mrs. Lee had to say about her student, Michaela James. Although I feel all of my students are terrific kids, Michaela James has strived to show an eagerness for higher learning. Academically, Michaela has proven herself to be quite the inquisitive learner. She takes careful consideration in thinking through questions that require making a connection. Michaela also shows outstanding leadership. She does not hesitate to teach her fellow students during partner activities in center time. She is very mannerly, respectful, and responsible. She is an outstanding artist. She has a special gift of drawing that comes naturally. I am proud to announce Michaela James as my terrific kid. Way to go, Michaela. I believe you can fly. Keep up the frogtastic work. Love, Mrs. Lee. Next, I would like to have Miss Amanda Grossman come to the stage. This is what Miss Valdez, her kindergarten teacher, has to say. As a kindergarten teacher at the Children's Reading Center, I'm honored to nominate Amanda Grossman as the recipient of the Kiwanis Terrific Kid Award for the third quarter of the school year. Amanda is a great student and has a great example to me and to others in her class. Amanda consistently follows directions and comes to school each day ready to learn. She is safe, responsible, and respectful on a regular basis. Amanda is a model student to the other children in the classroom. She always does her best work and attempts new challenges with a good attitude. She is genuinely kind-hearted and considerate to everyone. She does a great job academically. Amanda is very even-tempered and patient. She is a great friend and makes a great partner. She does not get upset easily and stays calm in any circumstance. I can always trust that Amanda is doing her best work with a good attitude. Amanda is a very fair and helpful student. She works well in groups and does her best to assist others in need. She takes turns, shares with others, and uses great manners. She is achieving success in her schoolwork because of her consistent determination and hard work. She is a self-motivator and tries her best at any task. Her sweet personality is magnetic. As Amanda's teacher, I am very proud to say she brings such joy to our classroom and helps to put a smile on my face each day. I am lucky to have her as a student and know her as a person. Amanda will achieve great things. She is truly a terrific kid. Next, we have Abigail Lambert. Abigail, this is what Miss Green, your first grade teacher, has to say. Abigail is a perfect candidate for this award. She is a student I can constantly depend on. She is always the first one to have her hand in the air to respond to any question I might have. She has an enthusiasm for learning, and she spreads that enthusiasm to her classmates and to me as well. She is so terrific that it is a breeze for her to reach the top of my behavior chart. She has made it to the top more than any other student this year. She not only is very well behaved, but she also has outstanding performance in her academics. She receives phenomenal grades because of the extreme amount of effort she always puts forth. I believe she has great potential to be successful in her future. I'm very proud to be her teacher. Maine Murray. Maine, this is what your teacher, Mrs. Staggs, has to say. Maine is an incredibly sweet young man whose soft-spoken nature made it quite difficult to hear his thoughts and opinions. However, Maine has really worked hard to start pushing himself out of his own comfort zone and is becoming a child who will share his input out loud. He also has impeccable manners. I can count on him to be displaying proper and courteous behavior at all times. His kind heart, sweet disposition, and willingness to step out of his comfort zone are the reasons that Kamaine Murray is a terrific kid. Congratulations, Kamaine. And for Mr. Hutchinson's class, we have Shaina Shorter. This is what he has to say. I chose Shaina Shorter to be this 9 weeks terrific kid. Every day, Shaina comes to class and tries her best in every subject while being nice to everyone in the class. She finds a way to have a good time and follow the rules too. I wish there were more Shainas in the world, so I picked her as the third 9 weeks terrific kid. Shaina is a joy to teach in every subject. I can always count on her to read with any partner. During math lessons, she stays focused on her work until the job is done. Her effort during writing pays off too. Some of her writing pieces have actually moved me. I love reading her writing. She also has a talent for getting along with others. She is soft-spoken and nice to all of her classmates. I think her ability to listen to others also helps her win friends. She almost seems like a big sister who cares about younger siblings. I also like the way that she handles herself when other students aren't as nice. She's good at laughing it off when someone is rude and walking away. Following the rules has moved her clip to the top of the behavior chart many times. She follows rules when the rest of the class forgets to do the same. Staying quiet and paying attention might seem small, but as a teacher, I can't thank her enough for that. I am thankful that she goes the extra mile to behave well. Having her in my class makes me happy and makes my life much, much easier. She is a joy to have in class, so it was easy to pick her as our terrific kid. Sincerely, Mr. Hutchinson. And also from second grade, we have Miss Aubrey Richardson. Aubrey, this is what Mrs. Everett says to you. Our class chose Aubrey Richardson as our terrific kid. I can't say enough about this sweet girl. She comes into class smiling, happy, and ready for any challenge. She loves learning and always has so much passion and excitement for whatever we have going on. Aubrey is the type of student that when you put up a problem, you can see her mind working. She is a girl who always gets the job done, and that makes her a true joy to teach. Aubrey's classmates also feel that she deserves this award. Here are some statements they made about her. I'm proud of her because she struggles sometimes but keeps trying. Aubrey pushes herself as hard as she can to succeed. Her stories are terrific. If a kid is lonely and standing by themselves, Aubrey will run over to them. It sounds like Aubrey's classmates really think she is a good friend and a great inspiration. When I asked Aubrey why we chose her as terrific kid, she said, I have gotten so far in my math problems and I never give up. She also explained, I have struggled in my work and have trouble sometimes, but my classmates always help me through it. Aubrey is a sweet, humble, loving girl. I have been honored to have her in my class. One student said it best when she said, Aubrey is the best friend a human could ever have, and she makes the world brighter for others. I agree with that statement. Aubrey truly is that honest, loving, and kind. Continue on in this way, Aubrey, and you will be a wonderful contributor to any community that you decide to be a part of. Aubrey, you are one terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Everett. And next up from third grade, Miss Edwards' class, we have Braxton Smith. This is what Miss Edwards has to say, Braxton. Braxton is a terrific kid because he is patient, caring, respectful, and hardworking. He is also observant. When he sees a need, he doesn't hesitate to jump in and fill the need, even if the task isn't pleasant. Braxton is humble and does not expect a reward for his kind deeds. In fact, he often gives the person he has helped a hug as the finishing touch to make the person feel special. Braxton takes his time on his classwork. He wants to make sure he pleases his teachers by following directions down to the last detail. He listens carefully. In fact, when we did a following directions activity earlier in the year, he was one of the only students who followed directions and did not get tricked. Everyone who meets Braxton immediately feels his warmth and kindness. He cares for everyone and is sympathetic to others. Just his tender-hearted smile can brighten another student's day, not to mention his ability to make others laugh with his great sense of humor. I feel blessed to have Braxton in my classroom this year and can't wait to continue to watch him grow and learn this school year. Thank you, Braxton, for being a role model to your peers and for making us all feel special. You are terrific. And next from third grade, we have Caleb McQuaig. Caleb, Mrs. Smith has this to say. Caleb is our terrific kid this 9 weeks. He has been working hard to do his best in class. He has started to come out of his shell. Caleb is very responsible. He always comes to class prepared and ready to learn. Every morning, Caleb has what he needs out on his desk for me to collect and is diligently working on his morning work. Caleb comes into my room in the morning to work on a program. He has come in every morning without having to be reminded and works quietly without getting distracted. Caleb gets along with all students in the class, and I know that I can have him work with anyone in the room, and he will have no issues or complaints. Caleb will help other students in his group with tasks and also helps to get his group ready for a new task. He is respectful to adults as well as peers and always has a positive attitude. Caleb is very quiet. However, he has been working very hard this year and is always trying to do his best. Thank you, Caleb, for being such a respectful and terrific kid. Keep up the great work. Moving on to 4th grade from Miss Johnson's class, we have Miss Mackenzie Thomas. Mackenzie Thomas is one terrific kid. Mackenzie is like most people in that she has strong points and those fantastically frustrating areas for improvement. However, unlike some, she has faced the challenge of those areas and has chosen to embrace them as an opportunity to grow. She has worked with great tenacity to learn and gain significant ground in strengthening her understanding of the topics that have challenged her, and in doing so, she has grown in confidence and pride in herself. This has been a genuinely beautiful experience to witness, and I am both proud of and happy for Mackenzie in her growth. Beyond academics, Mackenzie is our classroom mother hen. She checks on others, reminds them to be aware of their choices, and encourages them to make the better choice. She leads her peers by modeling engagement in the classroom, in her own learning, and by being a confident and pleasant young lady. Mackenzie, it has been a pleasure to see you grow and shine in the happiness of your own successes. I look forward to seeing all you will become as you continue to turn fantastically frustrating things into more opportunities to grow. I know you will continue to improve both your life and the lives of those around you with such a positive look on life. With all my truest sincerity, Miss Johnson. And from Miss Sherwood's 4th grade class, we have Landon Echols. Wow, Landon Echols. What an amazing, talented, sweet-hearted, loyal, and loving gift you are. You are honest, authentic, and make me smile each and every day. In the classroom, you work effectively with your classmates to identify goals and then achieve them. Landon competes with no one but himself, unless, of course, he's on the baseball field. He believes that if you don't achieve your goal the first time, you change your plan and try again. Landon, as I've worked with you this past 9 weeks, I want you to know that you are capable, you are deserving, and you are strong. Your words, emotions, and actions make a difference because you matter. Landon, I see you learning and growing, and I have to tell you, growing is hard work, but I have faith in you. This world is better with you in it. You make a difference in my life and the lives of others who surround you. You are loved by so many, and I am very proud to call you my terrific kid. With love, Mrs. Sherwood. And 5th grade, Jordan Beverly, come on down. Mrs. Harwell has this to say. It is with great pleasure to announce Jordan Beverly as my terrific kid for this 9 weeks. She is such a wonderful person and student in so many ways. Jordan is one of those kids that doesn't draw attention to herself. Like a flower sprouting from the ground, she gets her attention by fulfilling her purpose rather than boasting about what she has done. She is very humble and works extremely hard. Her independent nature allows her to take on tasks and complete them without complaining or showing frustration. Not only is Jordan humble and hardworking by nature, she is also very kind and helpful. If she sees a need, Jordan does not ignore it or pass it by. She goes out of her way to see that the need is met. In our class, all of the students have a job assigned to them. Sometimes when a student is absent, Jordan will help out and do the job of 2 people without complaining. She is very dependable, and I know that she can carry out tasks or complete a job properly, and I won't have to worry about whether it's done right, because if Jordan is doing it, it will be. 5th grade can be a tough time for kids when it comes to feeling like they need to fit in with their peers. They may do things that are not in line with what they believe in just to get acceptance, but not Jordan. She shows great character by doing what is right rather than doing what is popular. That is something to be very proud of. It's this character trait that allows her to be a trustworthy person and one that people can depend on. I am so proud of Jordan. Her work ethic, humble nature, independence, and kindness towards others make her a well-rounded person. She is a great asset to our classroom, and I can't imagine her not receiving the Terrific Kid Award. There is nobody more deserving to receive it than her, Mrs. Harwell. Can you smile? And last, from Miss Ziegler's 5th grade class, we have Chloe Dasher. Miss Ziegler has this to say. It has been a pleasure to teach Chloe this year. She is always kind to others, listens, follows directions, and overall always does the right thing, no matter the situation. She is trustworthy, dependable, honest, determined, and hardworking. These are 5 major characteristics I harp on in my classroom, and by far, she meets these expectations. Chloe, remember that the characteristics I've listed above are hard to keep as you get older. You will have trials in life, but I expect you to persevere through them as you do in the classroom. Stay the kind, fun-loving child that I have gotten the pleasure to be with this year. Love those around you and love yourself for who you are. Remember, you can do anything you set your mind to. I believe in you. We are all so blessed to have you in our class. Love, Mrs. Ziegler. This concludes our ceremony for the Terrific Kids for the third 9 weeks. We are so glad that you got to come. And the other thing I wanted to mention is this videotape is available online for you to go and look at if you wanted to view it later. You can go through the school district website, but also if you're on Facebook and you look up the Putnam County School District, they post them on there too. So enjoy, share with others. Thank you for coming.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand out, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.